Hello, Long Branch Public School family. Today I'd like to start by remembering Miss Georgette Gant, our Morris Avenue secretary, who was a lifelong resident of our community and a dedicated employee to the Long Branch Public Schools. After 31 years of service to our district, she now rests peacefully. Her smile, humor, and love for her family will never be forgotten. Our heart goes out to her entire family and friends during this challenging time. It is evident that many homes now are filled with some challenging emotions. And it may be because the overabundance of sensationalized media, coupled with our inability to socialize, in a familiar fashion, it has us connecting with our thoughts more than ever, which is not always a healthy thing to do. You see, when our bodies are not traveling, our minds are often exploring. And overthinking can really prompt some challenging feelings, like frustration or resentment, and probably the most popular and most challenging of all, excessive worrying. Now, all of these thoughts can be restructured, which allows us to cleanse our thinking just through simple self-care and acts of mindfulness. I really want to just give a quick shout out to Lena Conroe's Jen Gervais. This week she created a self-care challenge on Twitter. And she simply just asked that we share our care methods so that we can learn and borrow from each other. For me, a simple self-care method is just watching my daughter create TikTok videos, or playing basketball in my driveway with my kids, and certainly listening to music. For you, I would guess an entirely different list. As her self-care challenge suggests, I too ask everyone to pay attention to yourself and your thoughts during this time. Just find something that makes you smile and try to dive right into it. As time and days begin to blur, use these moments right now to strengthen your thinking and rid your worries. I recently read a great quote that really put a unique perspective on the act of worrying. It said, if you want to test your memory, try to recall what you were worrying about exactly 1 year ago. And I think the point to this quote is what consumes us today will likely be unimportant in time, and that we all have to work on that. So to those who are worrying about very specific things like graduation and proms and ceremonies, just know this. We're going to honor you some way. We're going to honor you all, even if we've got to wait until August or December. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure that you have your day in the sun. We always do. And also for our community, just remember our status is in the governor's hands right now. And if he has information that says we can safely return to normalcy, you can bet we're going to be the first to open our doors. Finally, I'd like to send a high five out to Long Branch High School's Leslie Garrity, who created beautiful reusable masks for our food service workers. Thank you so much. Your generosity is certainly appreciated, and your design is to keep us safe. I wish you all a happy Passover and a happy Easter to everyone. Be well. Be you, Long Branch.